Michael, thank you for coming in today to meet with me about your goal. I appreciate that you sent the form ahead of time, and I've had a chance to look it over prior to our meeting. First of all, thank you for all your hard work. I just have a few questions to ask you before I approve it and you start working with it. Also, I want to thank you for taking the school goal that we all talked about earlier this month, worked with your team to create the team goal, and have now created your own personal smarter goal. Let's review the goal. By the end of the 2012-2013 school year, 100% of students will increase in their reading comprehension as measured using the Benchmark Assessment System, or BAS. Students will increase a minimum of 1 level from their September 2012 level as recorded on the attached chart. Students currently at a level Z or progress to a level Z during the school year will maintain that level and will also engage with higher level texts. Well, obviously you have students at various levels, and some would be below grade level. How could we adjust the goal for your students who are reading below grade level? And is it possible to be more specific with what you plan to do with your Z level students?
Yeah, I understand. I see your point. Perhaps what I could do is I could adjust this so that my students who are reading below grade level, that I would expect them to increase by a minimum of 1.5 levels, so 1.5 years.
Okay. Also, perhaps you could contact a teacher at the middle school to maybe help you with the Z level students. Could you tell me more about your baseline data that you used to determine it?
Sure, and I have that right here too. Well, what we did was we started with our school goal for reading comprehension from our school plan, and then the 6th grade team, we created a smarter goal as a collaborative team around reading comprehension. And then what we did was we all gave the BAS to get an accurate reading level for all the 6th graders. And then what I did was I looked at my list of data for my particular students to see what level they were at, and then I made the smarter goal a little bit more specific to my class.
Okay. Can you tell me how you determined that one level would be attainable yet also rigorous?
Sure. Well, as you know, we've been using the BAS for quite a while here, and so I know from my past experience with it that one level, so going from a W to an X, say, would be the same as a year's worth of growth, a year's progress.
Okay, and what about the strategies that you listed here? Tell me more about those.
Sure. Well, as you can see, I have the DRTA, or the Directed Reading Thinking Activity, and that's one of the strategies that I've decided to use, and it allows students to engage with open-ended questions regarding a piece of text. It also helps them to recognize their predictions, judgment, evidence verification. Another strategy that I listed was the KWL. And in that KWL organizers, students will brainstorm what they already know about the topic, what they want to learn about the topic, and then once they finished reading the text, they would complete the organizer by writing in what they learned after reading the text. So I find that that also helps them to check their reading comprehension. And then finally, I've also listed the strategies for critical literacy skills of being a text user and a text analyst. And so I think by using all of these strategies, and I didn't list it here, but I also plan to use classroom volunteers and peer tutoring. And so I think that by using all these strategies, that my students will certainly be able to achieve this goal.
Thank you so much for that detailed information. I agree that the strategies you've listed should be great. You might want to adjust them as the year goes on, as we monitor your students' progress towards the smarter goal. You might have many opportunities for some professional development to help you, but I know that you will be successful. I look forward to reviewing your goal as the year goes on. So good luck. My door is always open to you.
Can I ask you one other question?
Sure.
In the SMARTER goal, now that I've written the SMARTER goal, you mentioned that I might want to adjust strategies. Am I also allowed to adjust the goal?
No, you are not allowed to adjust the goal. We feel that what the teachers have included on these goals would be attainable. That's something that we work on with the teachers.
Great.
So we really feel that the goal should not be adjusted mid-year, but definitely the strategies might be adjusted. Okay?
Thank you very much.
All right. Great
See
to
you
see
at
you.
mid-year.
Okay.